Hey Mary, and welcome back to another episode of our Outer Wilds Let's Play. Considerably less scary than last time, as I feel like I can deal with the Alks a bit better now. Although, I guess that's to be seen. We still do have one more Forbidden Archive to access, and one more Dream World to navigate through, but that's okay. I'm a bit more excited this time than scared. Before we do that, though, we can quickly do a recap. So, in the last episode, we explored where the boats went, and it seems like they just kind of connect the dream worlds. Although, before we can actually access the dream world from the dock, we need to do something in the actual world, like falling asleep at the corresponding fire before we can actually access anything. Something we're going to have to be doing this episode, is I have an idea on how to deal with the last dream world. Anyways, before we actually do anything regarding that, though, we also explored the Endless Canyon, the house on top, to be specific, and we were able to access the second Forbidden Archive. It wasn't too bad. We did get caught by one of the Alks, but I feel like it was more informative than scary. The Alks seem a bit more passive than I thought. They definitely don't want us in the world, but they don't really seem violent. They kind of just blew out the fire in our artifact, which is interesting, and maybe a bit soothing. They don't seem evil. They could have like bitten our heads off or something, but they didn't. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. In this Forbidden Archive, we found another quirk with the simulation. In particular, if we leave our lantern on the ground and walk like a certain distance away from it, the simulation kind of breaks down, or at least for us, the graphics aren't generated correctly, and we can kind of see like a wireframe world, and we can also see like invisible bridges and little secrets. So that's something we're going to have to be using. We also had something that we had been speculating about confirmed, in that this whole dream simulation area was created to mimic the Alks' home moon, as I guess they were upset that they couldn't return home. We don't know why yet, since they didn't really even seem to attempt a return trip. Maybe they didn't have enough fuel in the... Although, that can't be right, because they were using solar sails. Maybe the journey just took a very long time. Maybe that's also something we're going to have to investigate this time. We also went to the subterranean lake, as it's called, and we found the coffin area. It seems we're going to have to find 3 codes to unlock the seals, or at least complete 3 puzzles, as we didn't get to explore the area a lot. There seemed to be much more than just the little code interfaces there. Again, maybe something we can see this episode. Although, first and foremost, yes, the Shrouded Woodlands. We have one more place to go in that the Forbidden Archive to go to. And we know that we're going to have to go through a fireplace. So, we can get right to it. I will see you right back on the Stranger. Okay, we're back. And this time we don't actually have to get back on the boat, since the lantern room is just right over here. So, we can finally see what the Shrouded Woodlands are, since we've only seen like a very brief glimpse of them through the dock area. Here we go. Okay. And this one. So this room gets flooded, so my plan here is to go into the Shrouded Woodlands, kind of just like explore, check it out a bit, open the door to the dock, and then we can go to one of the other ones, probably the Gorge, and then we can fall asleep and use the boat to get there. Since then, we won't be woken up when this room gets flooded, but these dudes down here will, and then we won't actually have to deal with any of them. Hopefully. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. Yep, just as always, they're all out. Goddamn. And this one seemed a bit more open. I didn't see many lights when we came by the dock. Yeah. Very swampy. I feel like we're gonna have to explore every nook and cranny to find the dock. This is like Slender Man because we're in the forest. Oh boy. Maybe it'll actually be easier if it's open, because then we can also see the aux lanterns as well. Anything around here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Oh well. I think it's good to look. Right. So let's keep moving this way. Here it is. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the door. These are the lights that we can't extinguish. So we're gonna have to find something to extinguish it. Oh, that. Well, how do we get over there? I guess we'll have to explore. We got like a cock chair or something? Whoa. Okay. Oh, wait, what am I doing? We can, wireframe mode. Okay. Maybe there's some secrets around here. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, man, that makes life so much easier. Okay, so we need to... Oh. Well, there's just a bridge over there. Do we need... Can we just extinguish this? Oh, yeah, nice. We don't even actually need our light here. Okay, so I think... Oh, man, this place is big. I'm just going to quickly confirm that this does indeed open the way to the dock. We lifted up here, right? Yeah, here we go. That was a lot easier than I thought. I thought we were going to have to do a whole bunch more. Does this go down to the dock? It seems like it. I remember having to go through a cave. Oh. Yeah. Yes, okay. So this is the dock. Nice. Alright, so that way is open when we need it. Thank God. Although it seems like there was a lot more to explore. If we can. Getting around here kind of seems a bit confusing. Maybe something we can explore in wireframe mode? Maybe not. I'm scared we're going to run into one of the aux. Although I guess at this point it doesn't really matter. We've kind of accomplished what we needed. Kind of spooky. I don't see anybody. There's the boat going by. Oh, okay, we got some stairs here. Wait. Okay. That just... I'm guessing we're gonna have to blow in a bridge here. Okay, I thought that was the dam breaking. I'm pretty sure those are just the solar sails activating. We got like a stairway up here. That was weird. Oh. There's some lights down there. I don't think those are alk lights though. Oh, right on. Okay, that was an accident, but we actually successfully made our way back to that bridge area. The only issue now is, well, how are we gonna get back up? Ow, what? I can take damage in here? Okay. Yeah, we gotta get back up here. Maybe this is where we have to... Okay, I'm just gonna wake up. Wah! And just go right on back to sleep. Just like in real life. It seems like this area is a lot more puzzly than the others. The other ones kind of just seem like walk around, don't get brutally killed. And this one is like try to find your way around a evil forest or swamp. Did we go across this last time? I cannot remember. Okay, yeah, that was to the dock thing. This is back in the direction of the bridge, or was it this way? Yeesh, I'm already getting lost. Okay, this is the bridge. And now we actually have a bridge to walk across, not just like a little thingy. And a very pretty bridge. Okay, hang on. We have like a house. Oh! Okay, I see one. Can I hear something? There's like singing. Is that what that is? Singing? Music? We know they have like these cello looking things. I'm guessing that's where all the elks are. Okay. Maybe they're having like a little party in there. That actually might be beneficial to us because then we won't have to deal with any of them. Since hopefully, wait, you know, that's kind of, this is kind of rude to say, but they're all gonna die. We have a hand. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, we're over here now. Is this a shortcut, or am I in a new place? Another hand? Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. So yeah, there is a shortcut. There's like a cave or something near the tower, and I guess we could just use this hand to get over. I'm not really sure we need it, but I guess it's cool to know. For now, though, let's go back over here. Whoa, we gotta find our way around to the mansion, or the house, or the party zone. Okay. Oh man, I got a bad feeling. Shit. Okay, yeah. Hold on. Wait. Let's scope this out in wireframe mode. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, there are some patrols. There's something over here. Is this the party house, or... Okay, we gotta be careful not to be caught by this dude. I don't really know what would happen if he catches us without our lantern. Okay, there's another dude as well. Oops. Was I supposed to find this? There's a stairway here. And a cave. We might be going a bit too far here. Oh well. Let's see if there's anything cool. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. This is the party house. I don't know what the other places were. Shit, okay, we don't have a lot of time. Let's quickly scope out the party house before we wake up. Oh, holy. Okay, wait. They did wake up, I think. So that confirms it. Good thing we didn't go in there with the lamp, though. Holy, there was a lot of them there. Okay, I took some damage on my way in, but we're here. And all we need to do now is fall asleep in this room, since we know it to be safe. And we have a shortcut down to the dock now with the whole wireframe thing. I just hope I don't mess up the invisible bridge part. And then all we'll have to do is just go behind the fire in the party room. I think it's going to be kind of hard to find that secret, like, staircase beneath the tree again. That was like a complete accident that I found that. Okay. And we are going to have to move pretty quickly here. So, let's go right to sleep. The Forbidden Archive will be our first and foremost, there we go, priority. I would love to kind of explore the other parts of the world, since there does seem to be more there. But just in case we do run out of time, I really want to see the secrets that are hidden in the archive. Okay, this way, and there is like a bush we had to go through or something. This one? This one, here we go. And like right after a drop off, yes, we just walk straight across for that light. I always have to hold my breath here. I'm scared I'm gonna fall. Okay, we're good. Nice. We're like dream masters now. We have no reason to be scared. And for real this time, I mean, I think we saw them all waking up as we did. So we should be good to just like walk around. I hope. we can make this guy go a bit faster. Yeah. There we go. And now, all we have to do is just find our way over to the Shrouded Woodlands. I just hope that the door is still open. Damn, I have a feeling that I messed something up. We just gotta go past this one, I guess. I do find it weird that, like, between the worlds, things just go, like, pitch black and silent. Like, that's kind of unnerving. Just past this one. Like, hold on, wait, when we go through the cave, listen to how quiet it gets. Like, you don't even hear the water. Like, we can hear the water now. But there's just nothing. And it's just pitch black. Which is weird. Okay, I think we're here. In the Shrouded Woodlands. And the dock is just up here. Hopefully not as scary, since there shouldn't be anybody here. Wow. Okay. Here we are, and the door should be open. Right? Through the cave. Yes, okay. Whew, we're good. Now we just gotta get back to that party room. Really quickly, though, I am gonna just check. Just to make sure that we're not about to just run out into the woods now. With us being hunted. Yeah, I don't see any of them. Okay. So this was the tactic. I don't know how we would have gotten to the fireplace at all if we didn't do this. Since they were all, like, swarming right by the entrance there. So, now I guess we just have to find that tree again. Since that let us, like, right in. Was it this one? It had, like, weird roots. No, okay. So much more difficult to navigate here in the dark. This one? No? Yes? Dude, I have no idea. Okay, good thing we didn't keep walking forward. Wait, hold on. Okay, I heard something. We could just find it in... Oh, wait, it was this one. I guess I just missed it. Okay, so just walk, like, straight back. It was... Yeah, huh. Man. Okay, that was the tower falling. No, 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 we're gonna miss it. Oh, no. I took way too long. We gotta go, we gotta run. Are we here? I think so. Worst case, I'll just cut back to the archive if we do run out of time here. I thought... Yeah. Okay, no one's here. Does the fire kill us? It shouldn't. Yes! Okay, nice. And through we go. Down to the last forbidden archive. Oh, baby. We are gonna have to move. Oh, this one's different. Very different. It's like outside. Yeah, I would love to look around, but unfortunately, we are out of time. Okay. I'm gonna quickly tap through these, my love. I'm very sorry. Okay. Another one concerning the simulation. Huh. Okay. Interesting. That seems to be concern. You know what? That's probably concerning the areas between the dream worlds. The parts where it gets like pitch black. I guess things just aren't connected, and if we fall off the boat during that section, something weird happens. For now, let's see what's on this one, though. Oh, wait. Huh. Okay. Well, that explains why they can't go home. There is no home for them to return to. It seems they sacrificed everything to build the stranger. And all it could ever be is a cheap imitation of the real thing. Even this dream, I can't imagine that they're happy to exist in. Depressing. You can kind of see why they were so upset, I guess. Anything here? Nope. Okay, well. That's kind of more of what we expected, I guess. But we did get all the information before the loop ended, which should be relatively soon, I'm guessing. Unless I misinterpreted the tower falling. I did hear the screams, though. But yeah, that explains a lot. And I think with this being the last Forbidden Archive, we should have everything that we need to potentially open the coffin, but we don't have the seals. We do have quirks about the simulation, though. So maybe we can kind of exploit those, I guess, problems and see if they lead us anywhere. In particular, we can jump off between the worlds and the caves when things get dark, and maybe that'll lead us somewhere, since it didn't really show where the elk went. He kind of just, like, disappeared. Yeah, goodbye. Okay. I think we do have a bit more time, though. I must have misinterpreted the screaming earlier. So, for now, maybe we can go back up and examine what we had missed. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe, honestly, the loop could come to an end at, like, any point here. I can kind of understand why they were so reluctant to share that type of information. Even if it wasn't maybe because they feared someone else finding out, but they themselves just didn't want to face what they had done, you know, their failures. But I find it interesting that they did hang on a little bit, bringing that information into the dream. They didn't have to do that. They could have just forgotten, but they didn't. So some part of them, I guess, wanted to maintain that history, and yet they hid it behind all these obstacles. Everything is just very depressing. And I can hear the supernova music starting up. You know, maybe like time just stops flowing when we're down in the archives, just to make sure that we don't get cut off. Who knows? But yeah, we have like all these little areas where they can just observe and, I guess, feel at home. I wonder if they truly felt satisfied with this place, though. If it actually brought them any comfort. I mean, they're patrolling around, and this whole party house is like the only time that we can really see them having fun. All the other places, they were just walking or patrolling or... Something to consider, I guess. Okay, we're back. Man, things took a really depressing turn. It started off as kind of scary and exciting, but now it just seems kind of tragic. And I feel like we have one last stop. One last thing to learn. And that's what's inside of that coffin. Oh boy. I'll see you back on the stranger. Okay, we're back. And I am entering at the gorge again. Hello? Oh, there we go. Just so we can have a artifact right off the bat. And because I want to try what happens when we fall off during the transitional areas. And then after that, we can go and head back to the subterranean lake. Since I think that is our last stop. We've already learned so much, and it's crazy that it's almost over. Okay. And yes, right over here. And here we go. Alright. Also, I looked at my alarm, or like I have a little stopwatch, running, just to make sure that I kind of can keep things consistent time-wise. And yeah, I do think time stops when we're down in the archives, which is convenient. I guess we didn't have to rush, but that's okay. Alright. So now we just have to head right back down to the dock, just like we did that one time. The last time. I don't know why I said that one time. Where are you? Much less scary, but still super dark and like annoying to get around. Here we go. And a drop off. And then we walk. There we go. Nice. And you know what else? Like, it's crazy to me that I haven't crashed the ship on the way into the Stranger yet. Like, I've bumped into the hull a couple times, but like, there's been so many times where I just like come in and just explode on impact because I run into something invisible. That hasn't happened this time, which is just insane. Clearly a sign that I'm becoming a better pilot. Yep. Call me Pilotton. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. We have to wait till the sounds go away, and then I guess we just jump off the boat. Any second now. Ooh. Okay, we're falling. Am I gonna die? Oh. No. Where are we? We're in, like, some area or something. Okay, the closest light is over here, so I'm gonna go this way. Can we walk anywhere here? No. Okay, I'm guessing if we fall down that, we'll drown. So let's find somewhere else to go. Maybe over there? I wonder if, I have, like, no idea, like, where are we right now? I'm trying to look for... Hang on. Is that the coffin? I think that's the coffin. You can kind of see the seals there, and then the little, thingy that opens it. Oh, we're on the other side of the lake now. And, oh. Okay. So we just extinguished one of the seals on the coffin. So that confirms that we don't actually need the codes, it seems. And if each of the seals is corresponding to one of, like, the quirks in the simulation, then the other ones we should be able to solve by doing by dropping our lantern and going into wireframe mode, and then, I guess, dying, I presume. And I guess we could just get right back across this way. Oh boy. Okay, now that's exciting. We can see what's on the other side of this coffin. Yes! One of the seals is gone. So, I don't know which is which, but I'm just gonna go into wireframe mode and see. Which one has... Here we go. Okay, so the bridge is kind of broken apart. Ah, I see. Oh, there we go. Nice. And if I recall correctly, we don't need our lantern to extinguish things, so we can actually just do this in wireframe mode. Okay. And last one. I think those are the bell maiden things. Okay. So we might have to wake up and go to sleep at the coffin campfire, since we're gonna have to die. It doesn't seem like we can do anything about the light, since I think I saw it like streaming in from the top. Yeah, okay. Oh. I was actually trying to get away there. That's okay. That kind of works out. Okay. So let's make our way back to the coffin area and extinguish the last seal, I suppose. This is kind of messed up, but this is also the first time I've tried this, so is this gonna work? Oh, it did work. Okay. Holy, we're dead right now. But I guess we're just gonna have to be extra careful, because I guess if we wake up, we're dead for realsies. Is this supposed to be going through here? Nope. Okay, whatever. Yeah, man, that was the first time that we actually did that. Was there a different way down? Okay, yeah. Ooh, man, I was scared there for a second. And all we have to do is go across this bridge right here? Yeah, but we should be fine, right? Oh, man, that's freaky. We can't even hear them. Okay, man. Let's not grapple with the fact that we're dead right now and just keep moving forward. There it is, the last one. Finally time, after all of this, we can see what's behind the coffin. We haven't even had any, like, hints, really. Here we go. In we go. Okay, it is pitch black in here. Oh my gosh. It's a lot deeper than I thought. Am I moving forward? I have no idea. Oh, there's stairs now. Okay, so maybe it isn't a coffin. It's like a door or something, like some kind of weird passageway. Okay, hold on. We're in some kind of room with a telescope, I think. Pointed at the planet. Okay. Oh. You know what? That's my fault. I probably should have been on guard. Okay. We can place our artifact here. Okay, it's an elevator. Right. Down we go. Uh-oh. Okay, there's another lantern there, but I don't see anybody. The lantern is lit though, so I don't. Ah, shit. Okay. This guy isn't... Wait, hold on a minute! This is the one with the broken antler, the one we saw whose face was crossed out in that painting. he doesn't seem aggressive. Hello. The prisoner. Who are you? Very reminiscent of our meeting with Solanum. So that's why this whole area, the coffin, the seals, everything was to keep this guy captured. And whatever he did must have been awful. They even like, well, I guess we're about to find out what happened. Okay. So, I guess he had a change of heart and tried to stop the signal blocker, but we know that the controls to the signal blocker were destroyed, so I guess after this, the signal blocker has been activated ever since. He's offering us the vision torch, that's what it's called. Oh, okay, I guess we get to show him what we know. I guess we just told him that his sacrifice wasn't in vain. Because how many years has he even been here? Locked in this room? Centuries? Millennium, maybe? All of this assuming that what he had done was for nothing. But that brief signal that he let out into the universe was the small blip that the Nomai encountered. The one that caused everything. The one that's led us here and will eventually lead us to the Eye. And there he goes, I guess. Free after all this time. This was his whole universe. This small little room. And I'm guessing the house we saw in the Starlit Cove, the one that was burnt down, was his at one point. And I'm guessing the painting that we found in there, the one showing that life will continue, something new will come from destruction, I'm guessing that was what caused him to change his mind about the signal blocker. And that's everything then. We've learned everything that we can from Echoes of the Eye. Well, almost everything. The vision torch is down here. But if you follow the footprints, it seems the prisoner was ready to move on. And frankly, I feel like he's deserving of something like this after waiting for so long. But he seems to have left us a message before he went. Man. That part always makes me... I had always interpreted this moment as the prisoner knowing that his body had decayed in the real world from our vision that we showed him, and him knowing that one of the seals required us to be dead in order to, I guess, extinguish it. This was his offering of us to go into death together. That our journeys were over. Of course, he doesn't know about the time loop. It's not so simple for us. But man, you know, a place that was so scary before is kind of peaceful now. Unfortunately, though, this isn't where things end. We can't go with him just yet. We still have something else that we have to do. Okay, we're back. And that's it for Echoes of the Eye. I feel like I've already gone over the time limit like crazy this time, but very quickly, I do just want to, kind of in a similar vein to what we did with the Nomai, quickly explain the story of the Alks. So, here we go. The Alks were a race of people who were the first to identify the signal from the Eye of the Universe. On their home moon orbiting a ringed planet, they came across the Eye. Assumedly, they identified the same characteristics that the Nomai did, and captivated by just its magnitude, they gave everything for it. They destroyed their home. using all of its resources to construct a space station known as the Stranger, a very crude reflection of their home moon, such that I guess they could live on it for the foreseeable future. Not that they could go back. Using solar sail technology, they were able to make it to the Eye, but when they got there, they found out that the Eye wasn't this benevolent, godlike thing that they had assumed it was. It was potentially, we haven't confirmed this for ourselves, like a hard reset button on the universe. Something that would cause everything in it to be destroyed, as well as the Alks themselves, but allow for something new to be born from the ashes. The Alks felt betrayed by this. In their fear and anger, they burned the churches, they renounced their faith, and they created a signal-blocking probe that would orbit the Eye and block its signal, such that no one else would ever come into contact with the Eye or follow in their footsteps. In their grief at having destroyed their home moon, though, they just fell into a depression, eventually creating a simulation, a sort of shared dream, a reflection of their home moon, something that they could live in. They created a contingency plan so that when the star that they were orbiting went supernova, they could continue living in this dream forever. It was essentially like a form of immortality. Whether they were actually satisfied is something I don't know if we'll ever know for sure. It didn't seem that way, but there's no way to confirm it. Either way, eventually, one of the Alks, the prisoner, one with a missing antler, had a change of heart. He potentially saw some kind of vision. He realized that the Eye wasn't good or bad. It didn't really have a label. It kind of just was. And that by blocking the signal it's been projecting out to the universe for who knows how long, they were stopping a natural cycle. Everything has to die, including them, including the universe. And so he broke out of the dream, stopped the signal blocker from working, but was eventually caught. He was only able to release a brief portion of the signal before they, I guess, reactivated it and destroyed the controls so that it could never be shut down again. He was then locked, not only in the real world in a coffin, also inside the submerged structure, but also inside of a room in the dream world. A prison, which apparently he had been in for centuries, maybe millennia. We have no idea. No way to die, no way out. It's truly a fate worse than death. And really goes to show what fear can make us do. But with all of that, we have everything we need about this solar system. And we have one final step to take. In the next episode, we finish all of this. We're going to the Eye. I'll see you next time, my love.